All right, you guys, welcome back. I am here with Patti Nava, and I'm super excited about us just talking about girls things.
All the girls things.
I know. I'm super excited about Christmas. I know I already got my little Christmas
She's
flair
excited.
on.
I'm looking more like Thanksgiving, but it's fine.
Well, the thing is, you just rushed out of work.
I did.
I know. That's one thing I wanted to like really start this whole podcast slash YouTube channel. The whole reason why is because it's so hard to balance everything.
It is a very difficult situation trying to balance work life and social life.
Yes. That's like, but you and me met at a party about a month ago.
Yes.
And I fell in love with you. I was like, I need your nose, because that's the whole thing even though I have a MedSpa, I still like to collaborate with like other MedSpa owners. So shout out to Elizabeth, Dr. Hernandez. And I love your whole background because, again, your background is you're into home health and you're also a business.
Exactly. I am a business owner. I've been in business since 2012. So it's been a hot minute. You know.
I love it. Cheers to that.
Cheers to that.
That's
honey.
a great example of talking about being a business owner.
Yes.
It is a hot minute. I know. That is like the biggest thing that's like crazy about everything.
All of it.
With like trying to rush into it. So thank you for taking time out of your day, first of all, because I know how hard it is. And
thank you for having me.
Well, I'm just excited to just really collaborate and like talk about different topics. And again, I'm just excited about like really touching on like what you've been challenged, because you have employees as well, right?
I do.
We love you guys, by the way. We cannot do it with or without you guys.
Could not. Assistants, staff, could not do my job without them.
And I love it because you do like more pediatrics and everything.
I am. I'm pediatric based. So my company is called Shining Star Home Therapy Services. We work with children from birth to age 21, and it's home health. And so I'm in people's homes. I'm working with
I love
families.
talking about like the whole transition of 18-year-olds nowadays, and again being in that lower income bracket. Which shout out to San Antonio, they're amazing at always being so great at charity and so great at giving. But it is really important that we really think outside the box to start helping out families to give back. But
100%, yeah, especially during the holidays.
Speaking of a hot minute, is this new bill that passed?
Yes, this big beautiful bill, and I'm not real sure how.
I like how you said it. I love being optimistic. So my vibe in 2026 is really to be like optimistic of like downsizing and simplifying and trying to really get at what's important to whoever, to myself or yourself, your family. Yes.
It's no longer, especially at our age, we don't feel the need to, have to showcase.
I think we were just talking about that whenever we met for dinner the other night, is really what the hell do we want for Christmas? I don't think we do that once we're like almost 50. It's
right.
Like, I don't need anything. Get whatever the hell I want whenever I want it. So
yes, every day is essentially Black Friday.
Exactly.
So I don't
especially with COVID as well.
Yes.
I mean, COVID literally changed everything. And who would have thought that it would have made the market go higher?
I would never have thought. Never in a million years.
Do you do stocks, by the way?
We do.
Oh my goodness. That is like a struggle for me. I know everyone's like, oh, it's just like gambling, but I'm like, no, there has to be a strategy.
No, there is a strategy.
That's where I don't like to get into politics or anything like that, but it is.
It's it's got its ups and its downs.
How do you do? Do you do well?
We did okay. We did okay this year.
Job.
I mean, tech has been okay.
I just invested in TJ Maxx. That's how much of a newbie I am too.
Well, you got to start somewhere. So there's that.
Well, I always say if the stores are loaded with business, like invest in it. So I always like before I buy stocks, I go and research it a little bit, and I like look at
market values,
even like Tesla and stuff. I mean, that one took a big take. So okay, the good thing is at least that will be our next topic is obviously stocks and bonds.
I love
Which sounds boring, you guys, but it's actually really interesting.
And it's important. It's really important for the younger generation to understand that.
I cannot believe all these younger people that are making just a killing.
Yes.
And using AI, using all these things that you and I are like.
When did that come up? Yes.
Before we shot, I was kind of like, should I just like do this email? And I'm like, how the hell do you even use a virtual assistant? I could use a virtual assistant. I can't use my damn computer like a virtual assistant.
No. Well, all these kids now are using AI to ask, Chat GPT.
Well, they're making millions of dollars. I shouldn't say millions, but they're definitely making like
a lot of money.
Yes.
Doing what we would have hired someone else to do.
Yes.
For us,
Which, speaking of stocks, that's one thing that I was going to be going into is like Hulu and YouTube and everything like that. And I wanted to touch on, because again, what is this whole podcast about? It's more about entrepreneur. It's more about us collaborating. I mean, we'll go into that after the holidays. Yes. Right now, her and I was like, just come on the show and let's just kind of talk about what we're going to be doing.
Life.
So what is your goal for 2026?
For 2026, I really do want to grow my company a little bit further, hire more employees. As I'm getting older, it's getting harder to get on the floor with some of these kids.
Yes.
But really, just mainly to grow my business, start traveling. Again, I miss the travel.
Well, that's a good thing about it is there's like so much technology that you could still connect with your employees.
Yes,
while you're traveling.
Right. Now that we are allowed to do that, do telehealth visits versus having to be in person.
Yeah,
like you're going back to what COVID-19 did for us.
Absolutely,
that was not ever a thing before.
Yeah.
So that's great. I'm here for it.
Yeah, no, I am here for it too. And I just love like everything about your energy.
Oh, thank you.
And like I'm here for it. I'm like that just needs to be like written on a shirt. I'm here for it.
Yes, I am. I'm here for all of the things. I want nothing but positivity going into 2026.
So with Hulu, because I think that's the show it is on. If not, don't get all mad at me. But we were talking about the craziest things in 2025.
Oh, Lord. Yes. So
obviously lots of devastation, which we don't want to talk about that. We're trying to stay upbeat, but there's also been a lot of like scandal, which I'm horrible at talking about like current events.
So for current events, I think the thing that everyone's kind of discussing right now is the P. Diddy situation.
That documentary was kind of cray-cray.
It was creepy. It was interesting. It's so insane because he was so popular when you and I were coming up.
Oh my God. We would have died to be at a P. Diddy.
Yes.
Like I would have just like died and went to heaven.
Yes, to go to one of his concerts. Can you imagine?
And then like who would have ever thought that like J-Lo was like such.
Thank you.
And like I'm sorry you guys, I don't mean to be political, but all that bullshit whenever like the election was happening and she was just acting like she was like holier than thou.
Yes, I have.
Like horrible timing, by the way. Yes. Whenever the
100%. Cheers to that. I'm like, ma'am.
Sorry, J-Lo. I still love your music.
Sorry. I mean, I love the body, love the music, but girl, ma'am. Sorry, ma'am.
Our mediator behind there is she's like, you're good.
Yes, yes.
But speaking of that, we are trying to make this about being nice to everybody.
Yes.
I like to be nice to everybody. I know that like everyone always has like their own agenda and stuff, but whenever it's like point blank, like you kind of have to, it's not talking shit if it's like kind of true.
If it's true, then you're right. It's not talking like it is just what it is.
That's going to be my era in 2026. Is just like speaking the truth.
Oh, I love that.
But I'm also still really nice. I'm like not about being
aggressive.
Yeah.
I'm not going to be overtly aggressive toward anyone.
Exactly.
It's more about, just recognizing what we perceive as reality. Right?
Yeah.
And just be like, okay, look, I don't.
And I think that we all need to go back into like simplifying things that people could disagree and still be friends.
Yes.
Like
we don't all have to agree.
Exactly. So, well, with that, I know that my 2026 goal is to travel. So I know we definitely love to talk about travel.
Where are we going for your first trip?
I'm going to be going to Dubai. And everyone's kind of like, you can't talk about what you're doing. You want to be more discreet if you are a business owner. But I will say in like the new era of social media, like it's hard not to post. So I just think that everyone has to realize that. And as you know, like the more you post and stuff, the more people actually know what you do, because I never knew what you did.
Yes.
So that's why I want to kind of have more people on the show to talk about what they do. And by the way, that's why I'm doing so much like makeup posts, because I've always done hair and makeup. I love the mobile stuff. I love what I do. But I think that I just always forget to tell people what I do. So that's where we're going to be doing more topics around women in business, but it's not so constrained.
So formal.
Yes. All right, Patti. So thank you so much for coming on. I know how busy your schedule is, and you'll be coming back on in a month.
Well, thank you for having me, and I really appreciate it.
2026. I'm excited.
2026, honey. Cheers.